Next, I want to go to Sal Ruggerio from the city of Tampa. Sal comes on the show. He's with Neighborhood Enhancement, formerly Code Enforcement. He's out there helping beautify our neighborhoods and helping make moves to improve the safety of a lot of our neighborhoods. And I wanted to start off with something we deal with on a regular basis. We have consumers that will, they see our sign in the yard, they know that we're listing the home, and when they see something in the home, either late at night or something suspicious, they call us. And certainly we appreciate that because we're a steward for that home. We need to know what's going on. We need to relay that to the client, specifically if it's a vacant home. But what can consumers do if they're out there in their neighborhood, they know a home's vacant, and they see what they think is a vagrant or somebody in the home that's not supposed to be there, or not necessarily vandalizing, but maybe a vagrant, that type of thing?
Yeah, I think the first thing that they should do is call the police.
Yeah.
And, they come out and investigate a trespasser or anything like that. And if there was a break into the home, they would contact us, and then we would contact the real estate agent and have
Sure.
the place secured. But I think the first call would be to the police on that.
And then obviously, if there's no real estate agent, you're contacting the owner to let the owner know, hey, look, you got something going on here. And are those calls you guys get a lot in terms of the vagrants? Is that still happening a lot? I know we don't have as many foreclosures as we had a few years ago, but I would imagine it's still enough to where it's happening.
It is. I mean, under the foreclosure registry, there's about 6,300 homes filed with the foreclosure registry in the city of Tampa. So once they do that, those homes get an inspection by our investigators. So, if we see something out of the ordinary, we'll contact the person that is in charge of, keeping the property up to either secure it or whatever problem there might be.
And are you guys still having, with the foreclosure stuff being so prevalent, what are some other challenges? Obviously, yards get, you probably get a lot of calls from neighbors about yards, and, we even had one the other day call and say, just to let you know, I know it's really bad, I've called, I'm going to go ahead and mow it. And we're like, I can't really tell you to do that. I don't know if I'd recommend that because you could slip and fall or whatever. But I assume that's something you guys are still dealing with a lot, the neighbor that doesn't like the ugly yard in the neighborhood.
Yeah, and I don't recommend them trespassing on somebody else's
Sure.
property to do it, but, call us at 274-5545. We'll investigate it. If it's under the foreclosure registry, it gets prompted for an investigation anyways, or an inspection.
Sure.
And by code, they have to have a contact number on the property so that, we'll be able to contact somebody. But, ultimately, if we go out and investigate an overgrown property that's vacant, and even if it's under the foreclosure registry, if they don't respond within 21 days, and they don't respond after we issue a citation, then we have it abated. It costs us initially to abate it, but then
Right.
we lien the property.
Right. And as far as, so if you're a listener out there and you've got questions about, code enforcement, neighborhood enhancement, any of those types of things, even if you're not in the city of Tampa, I'm sure we can probably point you in the right direction. You can give us a call in the studio live, 990-9352 in Hillsborough, or 461-9352 in Pinellas, again, 990-9352 or 461-9352. And, so it's interesting when we have you on the show because, you get to hear these other sides of things and the things you guys get to see and have to deal with. You mentioned, in the break before the show, how you guys are still dealing with a lot of illegal dumping, a lot of people that are in certain neighborhoods where that's going on, and if you're in a neighborhood and someone sees that, again, that's a call you guys want.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And we'd like to get as much information as possible because we would like to prosecute. We have a detective from TPD assigned to us that handles these illegal dumping cases.
Where are they doing it at? So I know the neighborhoods, we kind of talked about that. I mean, is it just in vacant lots? Are they just dumping stuff where there's not a home, or somebody's got to notice, right?
Oh yeah, there's people noticing. Yeah, in some cases, right in the middle of the street, vacant lots, abandoned homes. The mayor is very aggressive, with cleaning up these neighborhoods. So he is, authorized. Well, he bought us some new equipment so that we can constantly be out there cleaning. And we've partnered with solid waste, and they're changing some of their processes, to deal with this. But the main thing is that, we're getting a little aggressive with the illegal dumping. We have a detective assigned. So if we get any leads, we can shoot them over to him. We're putting cameras throughout the city to try to catch some people illegal dumping, and we're constantly cleaning You know, for example, over the last year, just in Sulphur Springs alone, my folks, my cleanup folks in Sulphur Springs have taken 190 tons off the street.
Wow, that's crazy. That's
But
crazy.
if we didn't do that, that neighborhood would certainly suffer.
Sure. And again, obviously, you're beautifying the neighborhood. You're cleaning a lot of this stuff up that makes home values drop, that makes neighborhoods not as reliable. So we're going to continue the conversation about the local real estate market. We're going to talk about first-time home buyers. We're going to talk about home price appreciation in Tampa Bay, as well as continue and answer your questions. And after a quick break here on the Duncan Duo Show.